What is good, YouTube? Way back with another video for you guys. Today I'm doing the class setup video. Some of you guys in the comment section like 2 months ago wanted this. I never got the chance to do it, so now I'm doing it today. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Turn on post in case you're new. It's your boot with 3. Let's get into this class setup. So first gun we're gonna be showcasing is the Maddux RFB, best AR in the game. That's all I gotta say. Close range, long range, you just gotta have a good shot with it. So the class setup today is ELO, quick draw 1 and 2. You always gotta quick draw 1 and 2 to aim quicker and to just move ADS faster. Have them stocked so you can your movement can be better and shit like that. My bad. I also have stem shots, so when you're in like a back predicament and you're shooting people at the same time, but you need to heal, always have them stem shots so you can shoot and heal at the same time. I have them flat jacking because a lot of time when I'm using the Maddux, I tend to get fire breaked all the time, and I really hate fire break. So I don't use flat jack on most of my classes anymore, but I still use it on this Maddux. Also do this dexterity, the slide when like I'm on like what's that map called? I forgot the map. It helps you slide better and all that. I used to use Ghost because I play against a lot of tryhards and they always use UAVs to find out where the enemy team is at. And I use primary gunfire 1 to use stock. Got the dark matter on. Yeah, that's my Maddux class. Moving on to the ICR. ICR 7. One of the This gun is literally a laser. Without double grip, it's not a laser. It's actually a type of gun that pushes up a lot. It has a lot of recoil. If you check out this, it doesn't have that much recoil, but it still has recoil. When you put on this, laser. Put on that dark matter right quick. The class that I'm going to be using is the tryhard class that everybody using. Same with this. Reflex, grip 1, grip 2, FMJ, stem shot, scavenger, dexterity, and ghost. I use the same exact class with this with different attachments because this doesn't have grip and all that. Yeah, ICR one of the, but it's not really a push up. It's basically like a sit back weapon. When you get your streak, you can push up a little bit. It's not really a close range gun to be working with. But yeah, that's the class that I use sometimes. People use, instead of FMJ, they use quick draw to aim it quicker. But I use FMJ so I can wall bang and stuff like that to get my streaks faster. And with the Spitfire, this gun is amazing. Class that I use for this: extended max, fast max, FMJ, and stock. Spitfire got nerfed and buffed. I think it got nerfed twice and buffed once. This gun is still amazing. Close range is amazing. It has a lot of. It doesn't have that much recoil. That you can shoot far with this weapon. It actually is a good weapon. If you look at the stats here on it, damage, the range. For some reason, the range is not that far. It's only 3 bars. The range is not that far, but fire rate's very fast. I am able to map people with this sometimes because I have a good aim. I actually use stem shot, fast mag. I don't have a perk 2 since I use stock. And I use ghost, primary gunfire 1 and 2 to use FMJ and stock. But this is a good weapon. You should definitely try this class. Moving on to the KN57. This weapon is actually another great AR. I love this weapon. I love it a lot. I love it with all my heart. This weapon I've been using since day 1. Most of the tryhards use this too. I use hypermax, stock, rapid fire, suppressor. Some people like take off stock and put on grip. You don't need grip. You don't, because it has no recoil to it. You need stock to move around. This is actually a rush enemy spawn type of gun. This is what I use to rush enemy spawn so they won't know where I'm at. When you get the streaks, you can push back a little bit to maneuver spawns and all that. This is one of my main weapons that I use. I got like 3 nuclears with it back in the day. I never recorded. I don't know why. But I use stem shot, scavenger, ghost, primary gunfire 1 and 2, just like this one. And moving on to VMP. The VMP, guys, if you don't have this, you need to get it. This is the class setup to use. Is long barrel, stock, fast max. I just uploaded a gameplay of me dropping a nuke with this class setup. This is one of the best. It is the best SMG in the game. Has no recoil, maps people across the map, better than Black Ops 31. Let me see the fire rate. Fire rate of it, amazing. Range is decent. Damage, it's not that good, but like it is very, very good with accuracy. You don't need grip with this because you don't need grip with this just because it has no recoil by itself. Some people use this class or something like that. I like to use long barrel just because it doesn't map that far, but when you use long barrel, you can literally map people from window to window, no recoil, no jump, nothing like that. And the perks gear I use stem shot. Perks I use flat jacket. With this class, you have to have flat jacket. You only need 3 attachments, but you need to have flat jacket because a lot of people like to use molotovs, grenades, all that fire break. And when you with this gun, you need to rush a lot because this is not really a sit back weapon unless you get a streak on with this gun, which that never happened to me. I got that dark matter on it and all that. I usually use this gun most of the time to just drop off tryhards or just drop nuclears with. This is one of the best SMGs. Basically, is the best SMG in the game. As I said, I use flat jacket, scavenger, and ghost, stem shot, primary gunfire 1. Perk 1, greed 1. Moving on to the next one, I also use the Peacekeeper. Now, the Peacekeeper is not one of the best ARs in the game, in my opinion. It's really not the greatest, but I have dropped 2 nuclears with it. I did upload 1. I did get dark matter on it. It took me a while. This is actually a raised venom class setup. I'll put a link down in the description. Go subscribe to them. The class that I use is ELO, Quick Draw 1, Rapid Fire, Stock. See, I used to use Hyper Mag just to reload faster, but it only reloads fast, so I use Stock 1 and Quick Draw 1 just to aim and faster ADS. I also use Stem Shot, I use Scavenger, Dexterity, and Dead Size. I don't use Ghost in this class just because this is not really a weapon to use Ghost on for some reason. I don't know why. I like to rush with every single weapon, but with this class I use Dead Silent just so I can sneak around. I never tried Suppressor on Black Ops 4, but on Black Ops 3 I have. It is a laser. I never tried it before. I'll probably try it in a new video that I'll upload soon. Moving on to the Kodak, another raised venom class setup that he gave to most of his fans. He gave to me. You do not need this. Look, I'll show you guys. You do not need operator mod on this. I used to think that you always needed this just because I don't feel like reloading. You do not need this, you guys. You really don't. All you need is FMJ1, FMJ2. Put on. If you want, you can put on rapid fire. I use grip and extender max. And the perks that I use are flat jacket and ghost. I use flat jacket just because it has a lot of ammo itself. And I do run crash with this most of the time, or if I don't get crashed, I use Rapier and my teammates have crashed. So it actually is a good maneuver gun. This gun is a laser also, has good accuracy, with grip on it. And sometimes I take out grip it on long barrel, so then I can just laser people farther away. I use extender max for 90 max, so I can kill as many people as I need to. This gun is a good weapon. It's a good SMG in the game. Easy. With that weapon, you can literally wall bang through any type of wall. It's so good. The Kodak Mark II. Trying to get that level 1000 soon. Moving on to the next gun. We got the SOG 99mm. This weapon is actually a laser. You just need to know how to use it. The class that I use is grip, stock 1, and stock 2. I can't use stock 1 for some reason. Like, I can't use this class. It messes me up so much. The damage on this. Now, the damage on this is not the greatest at all. Like, you have to be good and accurate with it. You have to lead all your shots with this at the same time. The reload on it is actually good, so that's why I don't use fast max. It doesn't have that much ammo, so it doesn't have extended max. But this is a class up that I use. It's actually good. This is actually the same as my VMP, just with different attachments. And scavenger, flat jacket, and ghost. That stem shot. You know, I rush with this weapon a lot. A lot. Moving on to this baby right here. Rampart. One of the best ARs. Cause this weapon with double high cal is a one tap to the head. SMG wall bang. You don't need. You guys to do this. Sometimes I use it, sometimes I don't, but I use fast max so I can reload fast, because sometimes I do be getting costed when I be reloading. There's a lot of enemies around me and I can't reload fast enough, so I use fast max, FMJ1, high caliber 1 and 2. But that doesn't matter. I use stem shot, fast max, and ghost, and I use these two right here. This is actually a good weapon. It's a good weapon to laser people with. It's kind of like the ICR here, but it actually, like, ICR has a better laser with it. This gun, it actually is a laser. They're kind of like the same thing. Cause look, if you look at the damage on this it's a lot of damage. This is one of the most AR that has a lot of damage on it. Rampage, what? My bad. Rampart 17 has the most damage on all the ARs. See here with the Maddux? Maddux doesn't have that much damage, but Rampart is basically best, you can say best AR while, like, sitting man map. It's not really a rush weapon. You can't, like, maneuver like what you do with the Maddux and stuff like that. Yeah, but getting on to the next weapon. I have another Maddux class. Yes, it's the same exact as the other one, just I use scavenger. So if you want to look back at the other one, I don't really need to go through this. I use this weapon to go against a lot of tryhards because I streak up better with this one. This one I don't really use. I use it only when I know somebody using fire break. But other than that, I like to use this just to play against a lot of bots and stuff. And I have dropped like 2 nukes with this. Never recorded. I do not know why. Scavenger, dexterity, ghost, same exact as the first one. Double quick draw, elo stock. I don't use a camo in this because it helps me aim better. I already have good aim, but this helps me aim way better. I only use this when I want to, like, show off my dark matter and all that. So moving on to the next one. This weapon right here. Today I just dropped 100 kills with this too. Never recorded it. See, I just don't record. You do not need no double stock. You don't need rapid fire. Boom, classifier, elo, suppressor, stock, fast max. Dark matter, Mark II. Amazing. This gun is actually amazing. This is actually, like, the way it shoots is actually very weird. Cause you look at the range on this. The range is actually okay. Accuracy is actually good enough. Fire rate is actually fast enough. But with rapid fire, fire rate goes sky high. Damage, not that good. It is a good weapon though. It does aim down by itself, so you have to control the recoil by itself. It does not have grip, unfortunately. I remember I used to use high cal on this to get headshots. Oh, it's so easy to get headshots with this. Yeah, I use scavenger, dexterity, and ghost. Actually, you do not need ghost. You need that silent with this gun since you have suppressor on. I meant to put that silent on this too, cause most of the time I do get streaked on with UAVs, but not all the time. So with suppressed weapons, like you see a suppressor weapon, that I have mainly used dexterity because it's actually a good weapon with dexterity with suppressor on it. Moving on to the next one, Hades, last class right here. Oh, my bad. So Hades crossbar, yes. I'm not toxic, no. I only use this when I'm getting costed with bad teammates. Sit up top. Yes, I use cosmic device to get my streaks faster. So I use FMJ, suppressor, and crossbar. You know, crossbar it's actually better with the 80 stuff. You aim better and all that. Some people like use this. Some people like to do this. Put on laser sight 1 and 2. I can't really use laser sight since I'm not. I need like flat jacket and all that. So I only use 2 attachments on this to make the gun very, very good. It's actually a godly weapon. It's the best. It's actually the best LMG to rush with, actually, because it's so easy to get kills. See right here, the fire rate is actually amazing. The range on it is amazing. The damage. But if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, tell them post notifications new. It's your boy Tyler with 3. I'm out.